All right. Mega, I hope dad is doing okay.
Yes, I'm quite relieved with the diagnosis. So I'm quite happy.
All okay, no?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, awesome. Are you planning to come back soon or no? You're mute.
I'll come back on Sunday now. I'll
Sunday.
finish the weekend.
Ah,
Yes.
cool. Done.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Okay, so welcome to your next level. Um, so I don't know how many of you have been practicing anything from level one. Have we been like doing anything using the chakras or using the pendulum? If there's any like questions or sharings of how it has been. I know it's been a year. Um, maybe you can share or ask before we start because this level will be slightly different from the previous one, but still like we will be using the pendulum. So the more you have attuned yourself to the pendulum, the easier life will be with this with the minor chakras. So yeah, anything, has anyone been practicing? Okay.
So, um, so just kept that aside. But physically, I can definitely feel
Mm.
energies. It's very clear. Earlier, I think last year when we were doing the course, the energy was here higher. Now I can actually feel in terms of sensation.
Yeah.
The body started talking. Each mantras or sending energy to it, and especially working with the upper or the lower chakras. I think I've seen beautiful results.
Yeah.
So much so it's become like it's just become a part of me now. So I don't think of it as chakra work. It's just become a day to day.
Beautiful. That's amazing. Yeah. So fairly in tune with the chakras.
Yes.
Okay.
For myself, no, I don't know if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can do it for others. But
that's a
yes.
choice you'll make actively if you ever want to like do it for others or do readings and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For myself, yes, 100%.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Anything, Sati?
The pendulum, no, but sometimes, like I still can't memorize the theory, like what might be blocked or what. But sometimes, if I'm feeling a certain way or I've been unwell, I try to see, okay, like, is this something more? So sometimes I've like tried to look at the theory and just like, used breath work to see. But I feel like last year compared to all other years, I've touched wood, and there's no wood around, but I've fallen ill probably the least. After the injury early in the year in Q1, after that, I feel like, yeah, there were like one or two sparks. Actually, after June, I felt like I fell ill a lot lesser and I was more in sync with the body and everything, though I kept treating any illness or ailment the way you would normally do. But I've also tried to say, okay, is there something more? Am I hearing something? Am I feeling something?
Yeah.
If I don't get a message, I don't. But otherwise, then I try to see, okay, is there something that I should, is it telling me something more? That's the only way I've tried to use it.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. Anything, Sarita?
No, I haven't used it in a really long time. I think at some point I felt like I'm beginning to misuse it. So
Misuse it.
yeah, in the
Oh.
sense for answers and
Ah.
things like that. So I kind of thought maybe I shouldn't really, without a proper reason. Yeah. So maybe that just formed a resistance by naturally in my mind. So I kind of stopped using it. Having said that, I at that point, I remember having done the Bij mantras and all of that, and I remember it really helping me on days when I would start my day with it, or on a particular day I wanted that particular chakra where if I felt a certain way, I would chant that. mantra. Other than that, no, nothing else with the pendulum. No, no, nothing with the pendulum. But definitely a lot more deeper into this whole space. And I think that's just really gone up over the past 1 year. I feel like um, diving a lot deeper, connecting a lot more with the universe, metaphysics, all of that has just been. I think that somewhere has opened up a lot more. So yeah, I think that's something I'm very happy about, and I'm glad that that journey has been going really well. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. How about here, online, anything?
So I have been using the beach mantras quite often, especially while driving, and I find because I can nicely, loudly, because I'm alone, and
Yeah.
I found it very useful. With the pendulum, I was using it for some time. I tried using it a couple of times. Then I still feel, I don't know, sometimes I feel I'm influencing it and all of that. So then I've held off, but I'm wanting to get back to it.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully. Cool. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Dinesh. Others? Megha, Radhika?
So I started off doing a little bit of the pendulum work, but over time, I think and I don't feel super confident with it yet. So, but I've been on and off doing the chakra meditations,
Mm.
and that's really, really helped me. And I start my day with it, and it really grounds me. It really, it's and like I was telling you, I've gone back to the recordings, and every single time I kind of get a new insight or something that I should try, or and it's really helped. So I have been in this chakra space, but not with the pendulum as such.
That's okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Radhika. Yes, Megha.
Your worst student. What
Not
we do.
been doing anything with it.
No,
Okay, okay.
no.
No problem. All right, cool. So, so this level, honestly, people like there is like a lot of theory, which I think I've already passed on to you in terms of the notes. I will be going over it a little bit in class, but having said that, it can be fairly tedious to like sit and do like what each ailment means. Like also it's like it's fairly heavy because you're talking about one disease after another and like one all of that. So I'm going to try and like space it out. But the whole point of this level is for you to deepen your connection to your body, to your health, to the different organs in it, and to understand that your body has, where we moved from major chakras, there are also tiny tiny minor chakras in each body part, and they also have an underlying thought pattern, belief, some of them which I'll be offering to you. And sometimes when they either show up as a physical manifestation, so like either you could actually have a pain in that or constantly keep getting injured in that particular part or something of that sort, or even if it's not a physical manifestation, sometimes like you could have like a throat issue happening, but when you do your readings, it's another chakra that shows up. So but there is like a match the following that you will be able to do to understand what your body is trying to tell you through different signs and signals. Sometimes it could also not be body related, like it could also be like a recurring pattern you're going through in life, but your minor chakras could have the answer that okay, this is why it's happening. So we're going to go into the hows and the whys, and how to like kind of onion peel and understand the deeper layers of what your chakras are trying to tell you. Along with that, I've also listed out some common infections, diseases, and what they could mean. Now, these are completely based on my practice over the years, the radical practice that we all have been collectively doing for years, all the senior practitioners. We kind of put together a group and we kind of make these notes based on case studies, based on what worked for people and things like that. And that's what I'm offering you. Like, so there's something for fever, there's something for viral infections, there's something for like say PCOS and vitamin B deficiency. So common things. Of course, if there's something else that comes into your space and you want to know about that, you can ask me if I have the answer, because I have a slightly bigger note thing with me. I will obviously like offer it to you. The reason we are doing all this is obviously not for you to like say rabbit hole and get like stuck with oh no, like this is happening to my body and all. No, but like it's almost like a quick map to understand that, okay, for instance, like if I've had a fever, so fever is like almost always like an indication that somewhere in life you are feeling out of control or a little helpless, and the body wants to like kind of cope by having like a fever to like let go of that helplessness, so that so just understanding the metaphysical reason. Not to say you have to like substitute it for medication, not to say that you don't like have your prescribed doctors and all of that happening. Please, like all of that can continue as is. But if you have the luxury of time, if you can sit with your body and like dive into it, then why not? Like so that's the whole point of kind of offering this course. Then another thing that will be happening in this course, which is a completely like, I wouldn't say like a complete shift, but something like that, would be to understand your Ayurvedic doshas and Prakriti. So to understand where you are with your Vat, Pit, Kaph, Prakriti, what is your composition? What does that mean? And that's a little more like, that is a little more physical and less metaphysical because it's Ayurveda. So for a lot of you, it could help you like map your diet a little bit, time of the day you should eat, what sort of activities you can do, when is it going out of balance, imbalance, and basically the five elements in your body and how they operate and interact with each other for you, and whether they are healthy, functional or not. So roughly that's what we'll be doing, and there will also be a quick talk on how you can talk to your organs and work on regenerating blueprints if the organ is not at its fullest, which I'll do as a group meditation. It works beautifully for me sometimes, especially in my stomach area, like for my abdomen, when my pet is kharab, when like liver. So all those things, when I do organ talks, it really really works. It doesn't, well, so far for me it hasn't worked in structural reversing, like in the sense if something is broken I haven't been able to like mend it fully, but I have been able to like dissipate the pain, the clicking sounds, all of that. And that comes from like a basic organ talk that I just do. It doesn't have to be as lavish as I'll take you through it. You can also shorten it and do it for yourself. So those are small small tools that I will be offering you. You can pick, choose. I will also be offering you the tool of EFT, which some of you have already done, but I'll kind of like take you through it to understand how you can work with pain, how you can work with heaviness, how you can work with a certain memory, and there's like a process to it. So there's quite a bit of content, as you can see, and I already think that the number of days may not be enough, as usual. So we will take it as it comes, and we will see if we need a fourth day. Like we'll just meet online or something. We'll figure it out. But like a lot of the theory is already there in the notes for you. I may not spend too much time. So if I have to skip a section of interacting and talking to you, I will skip the metaphysics of diseases with you, because it's just a list. It's for you to go through. You can even go through it tonight or tomorrow night and ask me your questions of the whys and the hows, because like I said, those are based on our case studies. And if you have any questions on that, we can take it from there. I would rather spend time on the minor chakras, the organ talk, because those are all things that I have to take you through, the Prakriti questionnaire, and also like understanding your relationship with your body, which is what we are going to start the session with in the first place today. How are you with your body in the first place? What does your body have to say to you? What is up? So yeah, so that is roughly the format of this level. Could be slightly heavy on content, but maybe bear with me and we'll try and keep doing some body work, especially for the longer day on Saturday, so that we are not all just like falling off to sleep. Yeah, especially people joining online because there is such a thing as online fatigue. So, yeah, so we will see how we can navigate around that. Okay. Yes. No, 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 never too early for a question. Yes.
Do
Sorry, can't hear her question.
Yeah, I will repeat it. Huh. Huh. Okay.
is it always usually a manifestation because there's something else also going on and the body needs to get it out either in terms of emotions or whatever, or is it ever possible that it is
Just
just a
physical.
physical thing?
Okay, so her question is that is it always the case that all ailments or some like a cold, cough, whatever has to have a metaphysical or an emotional reasoning backing it, or can it just be physical as well? Um, so my question to you would be, why did you get it and I didn't get it when we went for the same outing? And then you will say, maybe my immunity is low. Why is your immunity low? So when you go into those kind of spaces, it takes you into the emotional realm a little more. That today you were feeling low, at some point the energy, the auric space was open because of some thought that was going on. There was a crack, there was a germ or a viral infection that entered you more easily. My auric space could have been nice and closed and chilling. And so that is why you fell sick with a cold and cough, and maybe I didn't fall sick. So in that kind of mapping, yes, there is an emotional reason for almost everything, but do we have to dive into it every time? Not needed. Like sometimes it could just be that the body is tired. And why is the body tired? Because you are ill treating the body and you're not like, taking care of it. Now, a deeper meaning would be, why does Stuti ill treat her body and not take care of it on a regular basis, or why is she so harsh with her body? Now those are deeper questions for you to check if you feel that the immunity is constantly falling down. So till that extent you can keep it to like checking in the emotional realm. But what I generally have found is that if someone's like consistently falling sick, or like the same thing is happening, or like you have something which is like PCOS, और लाइक हर 2 महीने में आपको बुखार हो जाता है, या हर 2 हफ्ते में सेम टो पे लगती रहती है, मतलब लाइक यू गो एंड लाइक हिट द सेम एरिया ऑफ योर बॉडी, or like every time you are eating outside you're getting like gastro, and you've changed your diet, you are very strict on it, but it's still happening. So then those are also reasons where you need to dive in deeper, because my formula is very simple, Sisuti. Everything in life has a place for existence. You can do away with a few things, but how many things are you going to keep doing away with? Right? Like, you can say, okay, I'm stopping this, I'm stopping this, I'm stopping this, I'm stopping. I know people who live with like such a strict like diet, and they have done away with like a lot of, but the issue or the disturbance still remains, or like it's still not the healthiest, and a person who's eating like shit is like they're absolutely like fine in their body as well. So then in that case, diving deeper, understanding that there could be a reason why I'm punishing my body or not letting it like heal completely, there will be like a metaphysical reason. Because so you can try physically first, करो ना physically, and अगर fix हो जाता है तो हो जाता है, why not, then you don't have to go deeper. But अगर physically change करने के बाद भी the issue prevails, or it keeps coming back, or like there's still an uneasiness or a discomfort, then that could be like an indication that I can dive in deeper to kind of understand what is happening. Yeah, does that sort of answer your question? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so do we all at least believe this much, that whatever we feel or the different yes, Dinesh, you've raised a hand. No, you haven't? Okay. Zoom says you have.
Oh yeah, I saw. I don't know how that happened actually. Strange. Okay.
I think this is over smartness of AI. No, matlab like, it's like
So crazy. Yeah, I just saw the hand come up like that. Maybe internally there is some. It's very Freudian, and there is some question deep
a
inside.
question that has to come out, but you're not ready for it yet. But Zoom
No,
knows that you have to ask.
no, but maybe now since I'm on the mic, I might as well say
Please.
that actually, yes, I believe everything is uh, like you were saying, right? There is some connection between emotional and physical for sure, and maybe the way to see it is, it is actually, it's just in one realm it is emotional, in another realm it is like it could be biological chemistry, and one realm it is physical. So whatever you see actually is just emotion in a physical form. That's all.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the extent to which it is manifesting can be different, but it is that. Like I will tell you like a very simple example. Like um I'm someone who has never PMS in her life. Matlab, I wouldn't even get to know when I get my period. I was like that oblivious to like periods. But like in the past 1 year, like suddenly, and again, it was very subconscious. Like I'm feeling the PMS. I don't realize that I didn't map it to the dates for like the first 3 cycles. And suddenly I was feeling all of this happening, and then I would map it. I'm like, oh my God, like, okay, fine. Now, suddenly, after all these years, like when I'm like almost 40, I'm like suddenly discovering what PMS is. But then I also dove deeper. It's also because of certain transitions in the emotional phase of life, because of which the energy is more vulnerable, more exposed, because of which, like, I'm suddenly becoming more sensitive to that also. Or the woman is also trying to find like a new path for. So, when you understand that, it's not like the chemistry hasn't been happening, but it hasn't affected me so far, but now it is. So that's how sometimes I feel that emotions sometimes show up more evidently when you're also in a phase of life where maybe you're ready to handle it, maybe you can rewire it, maybe you just have to accept and embrace it, like whatever it is. So it shows up then as well. So yeah. Hmm. Cool. Okay, so I want to do like a very simple thing for us to just understand how connected and how uh, okay we are to just be in touch with our body. So we'll just start with a quick closed eyes exercise and then we'll take it from there. So let's all just close our eyes. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And just give yourself the permission to connect to your body and breath. Just checking in with how you're feeling today. Even if it's tiredness, a certain stiffness, that's okay. No judgment, just connecting and embracing. Or maybe the body feels alive, awake, fresh, energetic. And now just connect to your body and really begin to listen to when and how it indicates to you when you are saying a truth to yourself and when you're saying a lie to yourself. So we'll start with something very simple, keeping your eyes closed. Just tell your body, I am, and say your own name. So I am, say Dinesh, Radhika, Megha, Sarita, Stuti, Pratiksha. Just keep saying your own name. I am, I am, I am, I am. And just check how the body responds to when you say your own name. And now request for the body to remove this sensation and come back to neutral breathing. And now, with your eyes closed, I want all of you to start saying, I am Astha. 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 And just check how the body responds to that. And then once again, request for the body to remove that sensation. Come back to your breath. Come back to neutral. And now let's speak to our body with some emotions. So say to your body, I am fine and joyous today. 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 And check how the body responds. Does it respond closer to the sensation when you said your own name? Or does it respond closer to the sensation of when you said someone else's name? What is the feeling in the body? And then again, request the body to remove that sensation. And go back to normal breathing. And now maybe try one more time and just say, I am worried about something today. I am worried about something today. I am worried about something today. And check how the body responds when you say that. Are you being truthful? Are you lying? How does the body respond? And then request the body to now remove that sensation once again. Come back to neutral breathing. Come back to your center, your grounding. And with that, slowly starting to come back into the here and now. Moving your toes, your fingers. Your neck from side to side slowly. And then rub your palms together. Place them on your eyes. And whenever you feel ready, you may blink open your eyes. Take your time. How was it for the body? Could the body distinguish a truth from a lie? Was the sensation different? Were you able to understand how that sensation was different for you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And what happened when you spoke about the emotions?
So when I said I'm worried about something today, I actually am worried about something. So my portfolio needs to be done fully and all of that. Immediately I felt like tightening in the shoulders, in the chest, in the back, and all sorts of things. And I could make out like, my God, this is where it's all, suddenly it's changed like that. And when I said I'm Astha at that time, I felt something at the back of the head, some difference, like as if it's a different person.
Yes.
So these were my sensations.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Because for me, also with every statement, the sensation in the body was different. When I said I'm worried about something, my entire right shoulder, arm, everything started hurting like quite brazenly. And when I said I'm happy and joyful, the body didn't react. But when I said I'm Astha, I had this pain here. So it was like it was a different feeling sensation every time.
So you'll realize when there's no charge in the emotion, like in the sense like when it's almost like a lie of an emotion, like you're just faking it, your body at times may not even like respond to feel it. That's the case like for you. Like it just gives you like a blank. It just gives you like the space of bolo, like I'm not feeling any sensation. But maybe when the emotion or what you're saying has a charge to it, also because I made you say I'm Astha and you know who Astha is, so Astha's energy will be you'll all feel it. Like I mean, it won't not your body won't not respond to it. I should have used some random name. I'm Dheeraj or something. So yeah, but so that's why the body will respond to even that name because that name has an association for you, per se. So yeah, but maybe for your body when there is no truth, maybe the body doesn't feel the sensation at all. Yeah.
Understood.
So everyone's body will map it differently. Everyone's body will tell you truth and lies and whether it's there or not there, whether there's a charge or not, that differently. Like there is no one unique formula, which is why you have to do it for your own self to understand how my body responds when I'm saying the truth or when I'm not saying the truth, sort of a thing. Yeah. Okay. Hear anything?
Body. I felt like an extreme tightening of the throat and a pain from here. I mean, no offense, but I felt like, I almost had to like throw up or something was just bursting out of my body because even when I'm saying I'm worried, I knew I'm not.
Yeah.
And my क्यों जबरदस्ती बोल रहे हैं? I couldn't like in my head. I'm like, can you please tell me to let me tell my body to please take away this sensation? It was that strong and that bad.
Okay. Yeah.
When I said I'm happy and joyful, I could feel myself smiling and I was feeling fine. The sensation was similar to when I was taking my own name, where I could feel like the heartbeat is a little fast, but no other sensation was there. But when I said I'm happy, I just wanted to smile.
Yeah. Perfect. So that's your litmus test.
Yeah.
To understand when
But the lies, the body was reacting so strongly, it was almost like it wanted to like throw my guts out of my body.
Perfect. So good. So now you know. Next time you lie to yourself.
Yeah, when I lie, I get if I lie to somebody else also, I get tummy aches. And I get stressed also, I get tummy aches.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Awesome. How about you?
For me, one of the reasons I stopped working the pendulum was, and it sounds weird, my body acts as a pendulum by itself. So it's very clear for me. If when something is yes, my body will sway. If it's a no, it's just no. Whether it's somebody else's emotion, my emotion. So here it was as expected. When I took my name, again, I feel a wave of energy. When it's a yes, it's always energy. When it's a no, my body just
Pulls you back. Yeah.
but again, when you mention joy, along with sensations, I see colors these days. So when you said joy, I saw pink. I am very, very worried and stressed today, work. So my body obviously responded. But for me, the weird part is, and this has been happening for 2 months, emotion, anything that happens around me, yes, no, constant. There's something here that's been, I think I told you last time also, it's pulsing all the time. So much so it's exhausting. Any emotion I interact with, I feel it. The minute I channel myself, I get into a space, it pulls back. And it's very different from the yes or no. It's like something there.
So this is the center for this is your defensiveness chakra. So when life is kind of telling you that there's no need to like try and defend yourself, you're taken care of, you're protected. This is the area that acts up. This all the way into your right side of the breast. So is our defensiveness chakra. Left side is offensiveness. That when you are taking like offense or you are ready to like punch someone because you're like how dare you sort of thing. So check where is the
Only one spot.
so where is the faith lacking that you are taking care of, because of which you need to constantly defend yourself to protect yourself. So maybe a little bit of that could be the reason.
I think so when I was saying my own name, it was almost like everything's flowing
Nice.
very seamlessly, like the way it should flow.
Yes.
Directionally.
Beautiful.
And then the minute I said your name, and even when I said I'm worried and all of that, I could just the only what I sensed was confusion in the body.
Perfect.
It was just all of a sudden they were like everything was going smoothly now. So then this feeling of am I feeling nauseous? I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It just felt like a confusion.
Perfect. So that's how lies will feel in your body.
Yeah.
And that the truth will just start to make
Yeah,
the
it
flow.
was just flowing. I could just
Very
feel
nice.
energy flowing through my body
Yeah.
really smoothly.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Good. So this litmus test was done basically so that it's literally what it is. It's a litmus test for you to also understand that this is how I feel when things are centered, when I am centered, when I am not lying to myself. Because so many times we pretend, like, or we put on like a facade that, oh no, like I'm taking care of myself, everything is fine, like I slept 8 hours. And so maybe as you say that, like take a couple of breaths and spend that moment with your body will tell you that did you really like, or did you just do it like on the face of it, but like actually something is bothering you deep within, because of which you didn't actually spend those 8 hours nicely or whatever. Like so this is something that you allow yourself to connect to your body as a litmus test. Cool, easy peasy. Yeah. Now the reason why we are doing this is because now you're going to project your body. Okay. And you're gonna like talk to your body. So if you want to have like a sip of water before that and just move around a little bit, then I'll do a quick demo and then we will pair up and practice it. So if you need a minute, you can take a minute. Yeah, stretch your legs.
So now I know how the hand came. If I do by mistake, if I keep this hand up, see, see,
Yeah.
wow. So that's AI for you.
That's AI for us, exactly. Okay. Who would like to project their body on someone? That just came out very wrong. With consent. Huh? Yes. You want to do it? Okay. Who wants to play Stuti's body? Guys, come on. You want to? Okay.
I don't want to. I can just, I see, no, like this already, I feel like a lot of energy shifts happening for some reason.
Wow, ready?
I'm just seeing her and she's like,
So,
no.
it was complete over. And I want to just be with it, so I don't want to take.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna do a demo and then you all are gonna pair up and do it with each other. Change the audio. Yeah, okay. Can I have the both of you a little closer so the online people can. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Maybe you should just tell us what exactly it is because my inner me is freaking out.
Nothing. So she's just gonna basically look at you and tell you that will you please play my body?
Okay.
And once you say yes with consent, you just say I'm Stuti's body, I'm Stuti's body, I'm Stuti's body, and you just take it from there. And then I will guide you guys. Okay. All right. Yeah, Stuti, you can ask and check with her.
Pratiksha, will you play my body?
Yes.
So now just say I'm Stuti's body.
I am Stuti's body.
I'm Stuti's body.
I am Stuti's body.
I'm Stuti's body.
My body is saying no. One second. Stuti's body. Stuti's body.
So now if you both want, you can open your eyes and look at each other and tell me what is happening. What is
I
happening?
can feel a lot of energy going from my body into this. I can feel like a flow of energy from here to there.
Okay. Khadija?
I am not feeling my energies. Like I know my body. There's certain stiffness, etc. I'm not feeling that now,
Yes.
so I know it's.
Cool. So what are you feeling in the body now?
I can feel some energy here, but it's a lot lighter than mine. There's lightness in her energy. What I'm feeling.
Okay. So just
Yeah, the energy feels fine, like very
very light.
light and balanced.
Perfect.
There's
So
no swings.
yeah. So Stuti, look at your body and say, I see the lightness and balance of my body.
I see the lightness and balance of my body.
I feel the lightness and balance of my body.
I see the lightness and balance of my body.
I acknowledge the lightness and balance of my body.
I acknowledge the lightness and balance of my body.
I accept the lightness and balance of my body.
I accept the lightness and balance of my body.
I honor the lightness and balance of my body.
I honor the lightness and balance of my body.
I honor the brilliance in the lightness and balance of my body.
I honor the brilliance and the lightness and balance of my body.
I am this lightness and balance.
I am this lightness and balance.
And this lightness and balance is me.
And this lightness and balance is me.
What happens as you say that?
I'm feeling my lightness return, because earlier when I could feel like a lot of energy going from me to her, and I was feeling a lot of heaviness in my arms and chest, but it's still a little heavyish, but I can feel a sense of lightness come back into me as well.
And how about you, Pratisha?
I'm feeling okay. I think the heart is racing a little bit, a little bit of nervousness. Hand feels heavier. Fingers.
The left.
The left.
Yeah, this is
Both
both.
for
Sorry, I'm
me is-
dyslexic.
The left is heavy for me, and my heart is also racing.
Yeah, so I'm feeling this little heavier, which there's some pseudo sensations here. I don't have it because my left is very light, so I know there's something, it feels off.
Correct. So then now both of you can say, the reason for this sensation in the left palm is my soul's love.
The reason for this sensation in my left palm is my soul's love.
The reason for the sensation in my left palm is my soul's love.
The reason for the sensation in my left palm is my soul's love.
The reason for the sensation in my left palm is my soul's love. The reason for the sensation in my left palm is my soul's love.
And now just say, my adverse associations with contributing through my body is my soul's love.
My adverse associations to contributing through my body is my soul's love. My adverse associations of contributing through my body is my soul's love. My adverse associations of contributing through my body is my soul's love. My adverse association of contributing through my body is my soul's love.
What's happening?
The body is light, but I feel there's something, again, it's very different from mine, something in the stomach. The pelvis, I don't know if it's
The lower abdomen?
lower abdomen, that's something that's stored that needs to release, pain, something.
Okay. So now just say, it is safe to let go and let flow.
It's safe to let go and let flow.
It is safe to let go and let flow.
I'm feeling the surge of energy
In a good way or?
In a good way.
In a good way.
in a good way.
Okay. Look at your body and tell me, what are you feeling?
I feel mostly okay, except on my upper arm, there's a bit of heaviness. Like if I was to move my arm, I feel like I'll have to just use a lot of pull and
Which upper, both upper arms?
both.
Both upper arms. Okay. So just say, my reluctance to reach out and expand in life is my soul's love.
My reluctance to reach out and expand is my soul's love. My reluctance to reach out and expand is my soul's love. My reluctance to reach out and expand is my soul's love. Reach out and expand is my soul's love. I have a sharp pain in my hip, my right hip.
Right.
I have an SI strain injury in my right hip right now.
Okay. So, my belief that I need to depend on people to put my best foot forward is my soul's love.
My belief
that I have to depend on people to put my best foot forward
Is my soul's love. My belief that I need to depend on people to put my best foot forward is my soul's love. My belief that I need to depend on people to put my best foot forward is my soul's love.
My belief that I need to depend on people to put my best foot forward is my soul's love. My belief that I need to depend on people to put my best foot forward is my soul's love. My belief that I need to depend on people to put my best foot forward is my soul's love. Belief that I need to depend on people to put my best foot forward is my soul's love. The pain's reduced, but there's reluctance to let it go.
Okay. So the brilliance behind this belief is my soul's love.
The brilliance behind this belief is my soul's love.
The brilliance behind this belief is my soul's love. The brilliance behind this belief is my soul's love.
The brilliance behind this belief is my soul's love. The brilliance behind this belief is my soul's love. This belief is my soul's love.
My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love.
My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. Reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. Yeah, I don't feel that pulsing pain anymore.
Perfect. Okay. How are you feeling, Suti?
When we started saying the brilliance behind this belief filler statement, I got a sharp pain here. But as we went to the second statement, it lowered considerably. It's still there, like
Even
here.
I feel it. This
on the
portion,
right
the
side,
ear.
The jaw?
No, it's
Neck.
like here in the neck, going from here to behind the ear. It considerably reduced with the second statement. It's still
Okay, so
there.
let's continue a little longer. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love.
My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. My reluctance to let go of this belief is my soul's love. This belief is my soul's love. I can feel this heating up.
The ear? Okay. My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love.
My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love. My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love. My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love. My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love. My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love. My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love. My reluctance to listen to my masters is my soul's love. I feel pain increasing, right side, full body, knee, hip, ankle.
My fear with receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love.
My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love.
My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love. My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love. My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love. My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love. My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love. My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love. My fear of receiving resources from my masters is my soul's love.
It is safe to put my best foot forward by being open to receiving.
It is safe to put my best foot forward by being open to receiving. It is safe to put my best foot forward by being open to receiving. It is safe to put my best foot forward by being open to receiving. It is safe to put my best foot forward by being open to receiving. It is safe to put my best foot forward by being open to receiving. I can feel energies on my left side.
And on the right side?
It's not feeling as heavy. It's considerably lighter. The hip is a little still. Deep inside, I feel there's a knot.
The hip is right now going
So
through
because that is the deep-rooted belief
and
that I need people, resources. I'm dependent on them to put my best foot forward. Till you have that belief, the body is knotting up basically, because that's an excuse to not actually receive all that you're meant to receive from wherever it has to come, and actually put your best foot forward. And that's what the body is trying to tell you. And there's still a little bit of reluctance to let that belief go. Okay.
So I think even the physical work done on the body could only release the left side. The right did release.
Yeah, correct. Because the right is the dependency on human resources.
I'm a little confused because I also have the same problem. My right side is weak, so some at times I was confused whether it was me or her, and then
Yeah, so right side is also your yang, which is also the initiative and the leader, whatever. So there are two things. One is we misuse the yang or we overuse the yang. And the second, because it's the hip, it's basically this thing of that we're doing like Gadha Mazduri, but not really being open to receive all that we are meant to receive, because we have this belief that we have to depend on people for us to put our best foot forward. So it's like a loop. Then it's just like this never-ending loop you keep going into. So now you have to check in your space, why am I holding on to this belief? Or what will happen if I let go of that belief? So chances are there will be a deep-rooted fear of actually just succeeding with ease and like having a cruise control like life, which is just like smooth sailing, kuch zyada karna nahi padega, like that way. So if that's like a fear, or if that's like a belief that it's a guilt, or I don't deserve that sort of a thing, then you'll keep going back to this loop. And that's what your body is trying to tell you now. Understood the drama? Yeah. So you can write down these statements for yourself and work on this.
Yeah.
At the end of the course, we'll do that again and just project the body again and check how it's feeling.
मैं 3 घंटे पहले physio के पास हो गई।
Cool. Yeah. So now you can say to her, thank you for playing my body.
Thank you for playing my body.
Yeah. And now you can say your own name. I am Pratiksha, I'm Pratiksha, I'm Pratiksha.
This is being recorded, right?
It is being recorded.
The statements exactly.
Yes. The whole session is being
my
recorded.
hip is mine again.
Your hip is yours again.
Ouch, that hurt.
My pain is back to me.
Ah.
That hurt.
Yeah, it happens. But it's you give back
But
the
at some
energy.
points, I could like literally feel exactly like I felt you were feeling the exact same things.
Yeah. I mean, body projection is a thing. Like, you actually do it. Okay. Questions for me? Okay, so I'll tell you what has to happen now. The online 3 people will become one group. One person will become like the facilitator, like I was, and the 2 people are going to do the projection work. So one becomes someone's body and the other one requests them to be a body. वहाँ तक clear है? ठीक है? All you're using is just 2 things: soul's love statements and the 7 chakra statements, which is the I see, I feel, I acknowledge, I accept. ये हमने ये दोनों level 1 है, ऐसे मैं लिख लेना अगर याद नहीं है तो, ठीक है? Now, first thing is you can take up the physical sensations as they're feeling it. So for instance, how I started with the left palm sensation or the heaviness they were feeling, I took it up as is and I just said the heaviness is my soul's love, or the sensation in my left palm is my soul's love, or whatever, right? Now, to go deeper, you have to open your minor chakra notes that you already actually have. Check where they are feeling that sensation. There are keywords given for most of these chakras. Put that keyword. So the left palm is about contribution. That's why I went into contribution. Okay. Then they were feeling it in I've forgotten now. Yeah, in the right hip. So that is dependency. Like not putting your best foot forward because you feel dependent on resources. Yeah. Then the entire right side started hurting or closed. That means there is an issue with receiving. Yeah, so these are keywords that are given in your notes. You start putting those keywords and just soul's love it. So my reluctance to receive is my soul's love, or my belief that I need to depend on resources to put my best foot forward is my soul's love. Whatever the issue is, as is, you soul's love it till the body and the person whose body it is are either both feeling neutral, they're both feeling relatively okay, or they've understood the game and they want to work on it a little deeper. Like they could sense that it's become better, but there is still a little bit of the knot which is still left, because maybe Stuti has a certain reluctance or she has to work through it a little longer to be able to bring that shift in the body. And it so happens that she's working on the right side also for the SI joint pain, so which tells her that the physical manifestation has also happened maybe somewhere because of this.
The second time after 1.5 years.
Yeah, so maybe because this belief is so deep rooted and within you, so maybe we can try and work on it. Okay, yes.
So suppose like if I'm sorry, it's echoing. If I'm the moderator.
Wait. Yeah, now see.
Okay, so if I'm the moderator and like I'm if like you mentioned, right, on the right side of the earth, like you're not listening or something to the masters or receiving from the masters. So how would I know that? That's from the notes.
It's from the notes. It's given. The right ear is when you're not listening to other people.
But how would I know from the masters?
So now, even if you don't know, you can just say people, other people.
Acha, yeah.
Masters was came to me intuitively, but see, the thing is that all of you in this course are basically eventually not listening to masters. मतलब all लोग are basically all echoes and reflections of your masters only. No, everyone comes in our life to show us that. So that was an intuitive call. But even if you don't say that and you just do the keywords that are given in that note, that is also fine.
Got it.
But it's all it's there. So now you'll also understand how to start using the minor chakras for different sensations in the body as the body throws it up for you.
Got it.
Okay. Any other questions? Cool. So I would request the three of you to start. Do I need to put you in a waiting room, or you can just do it here? I'll just reduce the volume so that they don't get disturbed.
Sure.
And if you have a question, you can like raise your hands.
And of the three notes, which is the one that we use? Minor chakras
The
and
minor
three.
chakra ones, the one I asked you to take a printout of.
Yes. Got it. Okay.
So which one?
I'll
What should?
I'll play moderator,
Okay.
and आप दोनों do
Megha,
the
what do you want to do?
Yeah, Radhika, you want to go first? You can project her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, start.
What should I talk about?
You ask me to play your body.
Megha,
sorry.
can you play my body?
Yes. I'm Radhika's body. I'm Radhika's body. Radhika's body. I'm Radhika.
And now other way around, right?
No, I just take over Radhika's. She's projecting on me, and
Okay.
then we start.
Okay.
So I'm Radhika's body. I'm Radhika's body. I'm Radhika's body. I'm Radhika's body. I'm Radhika's body.
Okay. Do you feel anything different? Do you feel any pain in any part?
I have some sensation in my palms right now.
Okay. Palms. So basically, it's accept your born identity or act the role. So maybe we say, I accept my born identity and act the role, and this is my soul's love. I accept my born identity and act the role. This is my soul's love.
My born identity is my soul's love. My
Yes.
born identity is my soul's love. My 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 born identity is my soul's love. Soul's love. My born identity is my soul's love.
Do you feel anything different, either of you?
I'm feeling a slight kind of tingling on my left arm.
Okay. In the top part of the arm or on the bottom part of the arm?
Top of the
Top
arm.
part of the arm. Okay. So it's about harmony. So I let go of fight and struggle and receive. I let go of fight and struggle is my soul's love. Right, hold on. Um, so sorry, one second. So this is basically you have to let go of fight and struggle and receive with ease. So I receive with ease is my soul's love.
I receive these. I receive with ease. I receive with ease.
So how do we say this? I receive with ease and this is my soul's love, or my soul's love is to receive with ease. My soul's love is to receive with ease. Can we say that?
Yeah, receiving with ease is my soul's love, or my soul's love is to receive with ease.
Yes, receiving with ease is my soul's love. Yes, that's perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Any other sensations you feel in the head, in the arms, legs,
I'm
in the
having
body?
like a pain behind my left eye.
Yeah, it will have.
This is gone,
Okay.
just behind my left eye.
Okay. And this is not the is it the outer eye or is it the eyeball, if you can make out?
Yeah, I think it's behind the eye. Yeah, the
Behind.
eyeball, I would say.
You can just simply start with this pain behind my left eye is my soul's love.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
pain behind my left eye is my
Right.
soul.
Yeah.
This pain behind my left eye.
Left eye, soul's love.
This pain behind my left eye is my soul. This pain behind my left eye is my soul's love. Behind my left eye is my soul's love. This pain behind my left eye is my soul's love. Pain behind my left eye is my soul's love. Soul. Behind my left eye is my soul's love. Pain behind my left eye is my soul's love. Pain behind my left eye is my soul's love. I'm feeling a vibration throughout my entire body, like I'm slightly shaking from like head to toe.
Okay. This doesn't say anything about.
I see this vibration, I feel this vibration, I love and accept this vibration, I acknowledge this vibration, I acknowledge the truth behind this vibration, I recognize this vibration, I recognize the brilliance behind this vibration. I see this vibration, I feel this vibration, I love and I accept this vibration, I acknowledge this vibration, I acknowledge the truth behind this vibration. I recognize this vibration, I recognize the brilliance behind this vibration. I am this vibration is me. I see this vibration, I feel this vibration, I love and I accept this vibration, I acknowledge this vibration, I acknowledge the truth behind this vibration. I recognize this vibration. I recognize the brilliance behind this vibration. I am this vibration. This vibration is me. I see this vibration. I feel this vibration. I love and accept this vibration. I acknowledge this vibration. I acknowledge the truth behind this vibration. I recognize this vibration. I recognize the brilliance behind this vibration. I am this vibration. This vibration is me. My vibrating body is my soul's love. 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 Okay, that's settled for me, Radhika.
The pain, everything is much better. I just have like a pain on my left thigh. It's um it was there, but now it's become worse. Just that the uh left thigh, the hamstring kind of, yeah.
Okay, hamstrings.
I think the thigh,
It says detachment, opening up, or intimacy. So, uh, opening up is my soul's love. Opening up is my soul's love. You could say that. Is
Opening
that
up
I
okay,
with
think
Asta?
detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
Ah, that's
Opening
good.
up with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
Opening up, detachment,
Attachment in my
my
relationship with my soul's. Opening detachment in my intimate relationship with my soul's love. Detachment in my intimate relationships with my soul's love. Opening my soul's love.
it's much better.
Again, my body is feeling the vibrations again with this statement.
Is this a good vibration or a bad vibration?
It's no, I don't think it's a bad vibration. It's like I'm moving, my entire body is just
Yeah, no
vibrating.
problem. So just say the vibrations in the body are my soul's love.
Soul's love. Vibrations in my body. Soul's love. Vibrations in my body are my soul's love. Body are my vibrations in my body are my soul's vibrations in my vibrations in my body are my soul's love. There's a pain right side below the shoulder blade.
shoulder. It says burden, let go, get relief. To, so, letting go of my burdens is my soul's love. Can you say that? Letting go of my burdens is my soul's love. Letting go of my burdens is my soul's love. Is that okay, Asta? Letting go of my burdens is my soul's love. Do you feel anything?
The pain is reduced in the back.
Okay.
But it's still there?
Very little.
Okay, so just say my remaining fear of letting go of the burdens is my soul's love.
I think. I don't think.
Is the shoulder still paining?
The Now there's a pain in the right arm,
Okay.
upper arm.
Upper arm. So
My inability to reach out to receive is my soul's love.
To receive is my soul.
and does it matter if it's right and left? Left is receiving, right is giving, right?
Right is receiving, left is contributing.
Sorry. Right is receiving, left is gone.
Right hand is feeling a little numb.
The forearm, the hand.
No, the hand is feeling a little numb.
um,
My adverse associations with receiving are my soul's love.
My adverse associations with receiving are my source love. My adverse
Associations with receiving are my
sensations with receiving are my source love. My adverse sensations with receiving are my source love.
associations.
Better?
Yes.
Better now?
Is okay? Both of you are feeling okay? Radhika, Megha?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Okay, cool. So you can de-roll, write down the final statements for yourself.
Thank you for being my body maker.
Okay, let's have the next round.
Yes. Dinesh,
Yeah.
Who wants to be the moderator? Megha, you want to go or should I go?
I'll be the moderator of this one.
Okay.
Mm.
So I can
Yeah.
receive the
So I have to say, right?
You have to ask Radhika to be your body.
Yes. Radhika, please be my body. Please experience my body as yours.
I'm feeling a bit hot and cold.
Hmm.
The sensations I'm getting here.
What about you, Dinesh?
My palms are tingling a bit. I'm also feeling like mild warmth or something like that in the palms.
Okay.
Fingers are tingling kind of.
Yes.
Okay. This tingling in my fingers is my soul's love.
This tingling in my fingers is my soul's love. Tingling in my fingers is my soul's love. This tingling in my fingers is my soul's love. This tingling in my fingers is my soul's love. This tingling in my fingers is my soul's
You both can also look at each other as you do this. And is the hot and cold sensation still there?
Yeah, a
love.
little bit. It's better, but it's a little bit there.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I just feel like a warmth in the palm. It's like something is there, like a mild warmth. That's all.
Mm. This warmth in my palm is my soul's love.
This warmth in my palm is my soul's love. This warmth in my palm is my soul's love.
It's in both your palms?
My palms are feeling cold.
Okay.
Fingers are getting a little numb.
Okay. Any particular finger or is it the whole hand?
Yeah, I think all the fingers, both hands.
This cold in
More.
my palms is my soul's love. This cold in my palms is my soul's love.
Cold in my palm is my soul's love. This cold in my palm is my soul's love.
This cold in my palm is my soul's love.
This cold in my palm is my soul's love.
So the palms are still feeling cold, but the fingers have stopped feeling numb. They're fine now. And the palms are still a bit cold. They're better, but they're a bit cold.
Okay. Dinesh, what are you feeling?
Not feeling cold as such. Just like there's some general energy sensation in the hands.
Okay.
But
Any
otherwise nothing else in the body.
nothing else? Radhika, for you also nothing else in the body?
No, nothing else in the body.
I have this feeling of like sensation of having water. That's all.
Are you feeling thirsty?
Thirsty, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Radhika, anything that you're feeling?
My feet are feeling cold now.
Okay.
Yeah, my feet are also feeling cold actually.
Okay. My need to go into freeze mechanism in crisis is my soul's love.
My need to go into freeze mechanism in a crisis is my
My
soul's.
soul's love. My
My
need to
to
go
go
in a
into
freeze mechanism
in
in a crisis is my soul's love.
soul's. I need to get into a freeze mechanism in a crisis as my soul's love. I need to go into freeze mechanism in a crisis as my soul's love. I need to go into a freeze mechanism in a crisis as my soul's love. I need to go into a freeze mechanism in crisis as my soul's love.
Left hamstring again. Left hamstring, yeah.
Left hamstring.
Like a left thigh. Hamstring, I guess. It's not the thigh. It's the
It's the thigh, right? Or
behind the thigh. Behind the thigh.
behind the thigh.
Yeah.
Actually, I was having a pain earlier, not right now, but yes, I was having pain earlier there.
So my need to detach in my intimate relationships is my soul's love. M- My
To detach.
my need to be uh, my need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love. My need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
I need to connect with intimate.
My need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
I need to connect to detachment.
My need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
My need to connect with
Detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
I need to connect
With detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love. My need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love. My need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love. My need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
Yeah, the pain is better. It just feels like a heaviness now. It's not hurting as such, but
In the same place, in the thigh.
in the same place. But it
Yeah.
feels like like a dull ache, kind of a heaviness. But it's not paining like it was.
Okay. So we'll just continue with the statement a little more. My need to connect with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
I need to connect with detachment in my intimate
Relationships is my soul's love.
Shift to fear, my fear of connecting with
Detachment. My fear of connecting with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love. My fear of connecting with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
My fear
Of connecting with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
Fear of connecting with detachment in my intimate relationships is
My soul's love. My fear of connecting with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
Fear of connecting with detachment in my intimate relationships is my soul's love.
It's much better. It's stopped hurting, yeah.
Dinesh?
Yes, I didn't I mean, right now I don't have that pain. I had it earlier, so I don't have any pain right now.
Okay. Any? Are you both feeling fine, or is it?
Okay, open your eyes
I'm
and look
feeling
at your
fine.
body. Look at each other and see how it's feeling to see the body. What's
I'm
happening?
feeling okay.
You feel okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Feels
same
okay?
here.
Body is okay?
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay. Done.
Do you roll?
Thank you for being my body, Radhika.
Dinesh, whenever you are ready.
So I'll be the moderator.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll.
Yeah.
I will be projecting on you, Dinesh, if that's okay.
Yes, yes, right.
Dinesh, will you please play my body?
Yes. I am Megha's body. I am Megha's body. I am Megha.
Any sensations?
Initially, I felt like this wave of like a slight, not dizziness, but some like traveling or motion or something like that.
Do you still feel it?
Like there are lots of thoughts moving, and now I realize it's just in the mind. Like there's so much, there's some movement. There's a lot of movement.
Okay, so my needs to carry multiple thoughts in my body is my soul's love.
My needs to carry multiple thoughts in my body is my soul's love. My need to carry multiple thoughts in my body is my soul's love.
I need to carry my.
I don't feel sensations in the body. I feel more sensations in the mind,
Okay.
like in the head somewhere. Some things.
My need to be stuck in my mind is my soul's love.
My need to be stuck in my mind is my soul's love. I need to be stuck in my mind is my soul's love.
I need to be stuck.
Stuck.
I have a pain in my left cheek on the inside.
Sorry, pain in your left
On my left cheek.
cheek.
My irritation or inability guilt.
Where are we feeling it?
Inside
Left.
the cheek.
Inside the cheek? Yeah. My stored guilt is my soul's love.
I stored guilt of myself.
Stored guilt, my soul's. Stored guilt is my soul's. The right side of my head is pulsing slightly.
The right side?
Of my temple, this side.
Hmm.
This- the
My
temple,
confusions and
like
conflicts.
a dull pulsing.
My confusions and conflicts are my soul's love.
My confusion and conflicts are my soul's. My confusions and conflicts are my soul's. Now I feel the head is much more clearer.
That statement also released, like I felt a release in my body.
Correct. So now, Megha, can you look at your body and just say, I see my body, I feel my body. Do the 7 chakras.
I see my body, I feel my body, I love and accept my body, I acknowledge my body, I acknowledge the truth in my body. I recognize my body, I recognize the brilliance in my body. I am my body is me. I see my body, I feel my body, I love and accept my body, I acknowledge my body, I acknowledge the truth in my body. I recognize my body, I recognize the brilliance in my body. I am my body is me. I see my body, I feel my body, I love and accept my body, I acknowledge my body, I acknowledge the truth in my body, I recognize my body, I recognize the brilliance in my body. I am my body is me. My right arm, shoulder, and arm are having, like, they're going through this thing of heaviness, numbness, in and out of it.
My resistance to receive through the body and ground reality is my soul's love.
My resistance to receive through the body and ground love. My resistance to receive through the body and ground reality, my soul's love. To receive through the reality is my soul's love. To receive through the body and reality is my soul's love. My resistance to receive through the body. Receive through the body and my soul's love.
No particular sensation, and everything seems good.
Open your eyes and look at Megha, Dinesh. And both of you look at each other and see how it's feeling, what's happening.
I feel she's calmer,
Calm?
mentally calm. Because the first instance when I said I'm Megha's body, I was like in a swirl of like some thoughts and very different to what my mind is typically. But now I feel it's like very calm and stabilized. I don't know if she
Megha?
has felt anything.
I'm feeling much better. There's some energy in my palms, but it doesn't feel bad. And the the right side behind the shoulder blade, and there I do feel, and the arm still feels like it's not it's there's some heaviness a
The
little bit.
fear of my body betraying me is my soul's love.
Body betraying me is my soul. Fear of the body betraying me. Body betraying me. Fear of the betraying. Betraying.
Hmm.
Much better.
Feeling good.
Feels okay?
Mhm.
Perfect. If there's still some residual fear of that betrayal, Megha, you can keep working on it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So de-roll and maybe write down your statements if you all need to. Write down your final statements, people. Take 2 minutes to do that.
Thank you, Dinesh, for playing my body.
Thank you for giving me the chance.
D-roll, just saying you're Dinesh.
Yes, I'm Dinesh.
No one's writing statements here online.
I'll have to see the recording to remember.
Same, you'll have to listen to the recording and write it
Yeah,
down.
yeah, me too.
Fair enough. I'll
Yeah.
try to upload it right after. So
Actually, what's happened is I've remembered Mega's statements also and hers, so I don't know. I've forgotten which are mine. So
fair enough.
So, Asa, did the sessions for the other, when you're like you're accepting someone's body, do the statements help your body as well?
It's related, Baba. There's a reason you chose to play someone's body, and
Okay.
you'll feel the stories entwining. You'll feel a shift in your body. You'll feel a resonance in the statements for yourself as well.
Yeah.
It happens. That's
one
that's the power of collective consciousness.
Okay.
one biggest question is, how do I know that this is to do with my body or, like, say, with Mega's
But you
body? How?
yourself said this is not how my body and mind usually feel with
No,
all
this
the.
was the first part, yes. After that, then I was feeling like this back thing, but I was not sure because I already had some backache. So then, is it my backache? Is it her backache? I'm not.
Doesn't matter. She
It
said it.
doesn't.
She resonated with it. She felt it. It works.
Okay. Okay.
Same,
Sure.
that hamstring pain was there for mine and for Dinesh's. So I was like, is it my pain, or am I feeling it for his body? But it worked. Whatever statement for him worked for me also. So
Exactly. And it
Yeah,
went
and
away,
hamstring pain
right?
was actually there.
yeah, it
I
did.
And
actually had not
it went away, right? So
It
then.
did. Yeah. Yeah.
So
at
that's
this
all.
time it was not there. But yeah, before in fact getting into the session, I was sitting and doing some movement and exercise because that was actually hurting a lot.
Yeah. So as long as it starts to shift, it starts to go, means it's meant for in the moment. Now, whether it's yours or hers, in the larger picture, that doesn't matter as long as it's helping the both of you.
And also, so that means distance doesn't matter also.
Not at all.
Because I know in Reiki it doesn't, but they make a bridge or something like this. But even with in general also you're saying it doesn't
It's
matter.
all astral and energy work, and that doesn't know space as a constraint.
Okay,
Not even time as a constraint, actually. So,
got it.
okay, how was it? Insightful, not insightful, boring, heavy, light? Insightful for sure. Yeah, okay. Statements resonate. Hmm. Yeah, could feel the. Okay. Good.
आपका क्वेश्चन
Yes.
बैक का क्या होता है मुझे इसमें मिल नहीं रहा
Back will be different parts of the back.
है नहीं इसमें
I
You
guess
asked that and one pain started here for me.
the back will be, I think, in the metaphysics of diseases. Ailments में मैंने कहीं लिखा है, I think cervical,
cervical pain upper back not getting
Correct.
enough सब अच्छा होगा
that. So that's the division. उसको हाँ उसमें डालना
क्योंकि
चाहिए.
उसका बैक आया हो
हाँ.
लगा body
Cervical would be holding your neck high. Then उससे upper back is not feeling supported. ऐसे mid back,
वो ठीक है
sacrum and coccyx.
What was this again, Asta?
What
What did you tell me?
defense
Defense.
Defense,
You need
right.
to defend yourself.
है इसमें right nipple
Right nipple, right breast.
third page पे
हाँ, but it's the same. It goes into the same. Sorry, is someone asking me something here?
you have to increase the speed
We have those for the master class that goes to you, right?
Oaths, vows, curses?
नहीं old books that we had वो minor chakra का पूरा book था ना with each chakra
If you guys have it, then use that.
yeah that's the, I'm not carrying it with me but yeah it's
You
that
can use that also completely.
that because I have quite a lot of
Yeah,
painting.
100%. This is the notes that I've given are condensed keywords of that only.
हाँ ठीक है
Hmm.
Done.
Tight points. Tight points are here. Yeah. So these are kite points. This is the jaw. So this is the jaw, this is the kite point, and this is your chin. This is your throat chakra, and then uske niche at the hollow is your PAB point, just where the hollow ends. Passive aggressive behavior. If this comes up, then there is an issue with authority. And if you have an issue with authority, then almost always the byproduct of that is a self sabotage that comes with it. Why? Because the biggest authority you can go against is your own higher consciousness or your own higher self. And so then you start sabotaging your own progress. You start sabotaging, like you'll get till the point and then you'll do something to like sabotage your progress or like so. So it's a PAB. So generally, it helps to go back either to childhood, to that first authority figure which you had a problem with, but you could not actively be aggressive towards that authority. So you passively became aggressive. Now, what is passive aggressive aggression? Like, for instance, if the father is very like strict, and at the face of it, you can't like retaliate. But like, so he asks you to get a glass of water, and you drop the glass while coming. So you've passively retaliated, like the father is also not happy, but उसमें तुम्हारा भी bamboo लग रहा है because you obviously get scolded further. So then that's how the sabotage behavior starts. In order to sabotage the authority, you are okay to sabotage yourself as well in the process. That's PAB. PAB is deep seated. So if you get a PAB chakra, please work on the authority issues, because then you start in adulthood, it goes into you not okay with your own authority, which is the parent figure in you, basically, who's looking out for you, who could be cautious, who could want to like you know do things for you, but you will not let that happen.
So Astha, in the PDF, so like for ankle it says inner strength. So if there is a pain in the ankle, what is it? I mean, how do we correlate?
It
What
means
is
that
it?
you need to focus on your inner strength, rather you're focusing on your weaknesses and shortcomings.
Okay, so like that for everything, it is what we need to focus on. Okay,
That's what the keywords mean.
keywords. Okay.
Any other questions? Yes. Stomach and heart. Yeah. So now in the between this entire has like, so you start with your throat chakra. Underneath that is your PAB point. Underneath that is your thymus, which is your acceptance chakra. Here the keyword is acceptance. Then is your heart chakra, which is love, acceptance, forgiveness, or whatever. Then below at this hollow is your feeling of belonging. So when you fear uprootedness, you fear that you won't belong, then that comes up. Then is your uh, this one, what you just said, free flow. Then is your solar plexus, which is all about control, willpower, empowerment, and whatever. Then your navel chakra. Navel is all about fear of the unknown or being okay to go into the unknown, being okay to like tap into the metaphysical realm and all of that. Then below that is your lower abdomen fold, which is let go and let flow. Basically, being able to let go and let flow. And then comes your ovarian chakra, which is to be in sync with the rhythm of the universe. Okay. So, free flow would be, so these are people who actually have a big problem with systems. And in order to retaliate from systems, their flow starts to go anywhere and everywhere. Like they're all over the place. कोई directionality नहीं है. जैसे एक chaotic river होता है जिसके कोई banks ना हो तो like it causes like a flood. So these are the people who have to be reiterated that a free flow is possible within the system. It is possible to flow freely within the system. You don't have to break the system to have a free flow because actually that's chaotic flow. Like that's all over the place. So your flow, even if there's freedom in it, needs to have a directionality. And that's your free flow chakra. That's why it's very close to the solar plexus chakra, which is actually about being okay with systems, taking charge, empowerment, and all of that. So, yes.
Kind of figured out what kind of and we of course know elements will give us a sign that something's happening here. In the absence of these two, what is the other way to work on any minor chakra? Like how?
Oh, you'll ask questions using the pendulum.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. You can completely do emotional like based questions. Like that's what we'll do on Saturday will be all pendulum work. Where we'll ask questions and the minor chakras will guide us and give us answers from there. Yeah, completely possible.
cool.
Like why is this happening? Or how to do this? Or what can I do to make this happen? Like those kind of questions. The how, what's, and why's.
Acha, for example, say ovary chakra, they said was synchronicity. So a statement could be like my inability to synchronize with the flow of the universe, with the
Yes.
rhythm of the universe is my sense
Correct.
love.
Yes. So my inability to synchronize with the rhythm of the universe or to
Universe
synchronize inner feminine with the rhythm of my life, whichever one resonates, or my resistance to let the feminine flow in synchronicity to the larger plan. Like generally, that's why the ovarian chakra acts up. For a woman, timing is vital. That's why our cycle as well, right? So when we refuse to sync with the rhythm at which life wants us to be at, it takes a big hit on the feminine. Because the
Okay.
feminine is connected to the rhythm of the universe and she's supposed to flow with it. She's not supposed to lead. That's the yang. She's supposed to stay connected with that rhythm and weave those threads of that rhythm. And when we as feminine or as women, we disrupt that flow, we disrupt that rhythm, we disrupt that synchronicity कि हमें नहीं करना, हमें ऐसे करना. So then the body or the ovarian chakra often acts up.
Okay.
Okay, it could be as simple as like we say, no, woman's intuition or the feminine. The intuition comes from the feminine. What is that intuition? That intuition is about timing only, na? About knowing कि हाँ अब सही वक्त है ये करने का. अच्छा अब सही वक्त है बोलने का. अभी चुप रहो अब बोलो. Like so, everything has an innate timing. You can,
Timing,
yeah. And the ovarian chakra or the feminine intuition actually taps into that timing.
Okay. Okay.
And again, not to say that a man can does everyone has a feminine principle and everyone has a masculine principle. So yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Feeling okay about the body? Body is feeling fine, or you have any heaviness, drowsiness? Drowsiness could Drowsiness could happen. We've done some deep work in the first session itself. So, and you might have to set the tone for the body for the नींद अच्छी आएगी हाँ yes okay so quickly I'm going to just talk about body syndromes here because we've kind of dropped into the body, so let's talk about it roughly. There are obviously minor chakras tak, 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 which is each is a different thought process, but if I roughly divide the body into zones, these are the zones that the larger picture, like in case you don't have your notes and things like that, larger picture of where and what different parts of the body mean. We'll talk about that. So your hip and downward, okay, is your flight syndrome, which means what? Which means that this is the area from which either you put your best foot forward, like you take initiative towards the right direction, or you run away. So if your problems in your body are more hip and downward, check what are you running away from? What are you flighting from? Where is the escapism coming from? What are you not moving in the correct direction towards? Yeah, where are you not putting your best foot forward with maybe adaptability, a certain kind of wisdom by focusing on your inner strength? So all of that is your flight syndrome, or what we say as leg and downward. You have these notes, huh? These notes are there very much in detail. In fact, they also give you diseases and all of that properly. So, but I'm just kind of quickly talking about it. And the homework for you would be to just read the body syndromes notes so that if you have any questions for tomorrow, you can ask me. Okay? Then we come to this part, which is mostly your like just below the heart chakra, like this part. Yeah. Now this goes all the way into the back as well. Here. Okay. Uh, I'm blacking out. Flight, fight, responsibility, crying. This is. What does the note say? Nothing? Hi, hi. What does the note say? Guilt. Thank you. Ah, guilt syndrome. Jeez, blanking out. Guilt syndrome. So this entire belt going into your lower back is your guilt syndrome. So if these areas acts up, generally it means you're either someone who's very hard on yourself, you're either someone who carries a lot of guilt, you're self-critical of self, you often like beat yourself about it, or you go into self-punishment mode. So all your stomach ailments and your lower back muscle knotting up is all around guilt. Now, the guilt could be towards life, the guilt could be towards self, it could be self punishment, it can vary. But generally, this area is your guilt syndrome. ठीक है? Absolutely, in the right direction. Yes, yes, exactly. So that knowing, that I'm not following my calling or moving in the right direction could cause a huge guilt. So the deepest guilt is something that we are not able to like tangibly hold on to or understand, is soul level guilt. When you're not playing the roles you're meant to play, you're not living the identities you're meant to play, then it often shows up as something which is also chronic at times, because the soul is telling you out and out ki beta matlab do what you're meant to do, or live the identities you're meant to live, or live the roles you are meant to live through, basically. Everywhere you have pain.
Pain, but something,
So in that moment, check na where the body. Yeah. I mean, for some people it's chronic, but for you, if it's like fleeting things showing up in that area, then check. Yeah. So that's your body telling you in which syndrome does the issue lie in that moment. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Some people have chronic, of course, also, but you could also have fleeting in and out pains and
it can keep moving from one side.
100%. Yeah. Can. Yeah. You're not stuck in just one syndrome like forever. No. Okay. Then we have our responsibility syndrome, which is basically heart and upward into the shoulders and the upper back, which is very much like when you're carrying the burden of responsibility, when you take on other people's burdens, when you say yes to overcommitting, when you just out of like the need to either belong or out of a need to be validated or approved, we take on more than we are meant to handle. So when all of that happens, the responsibility syndrome, generally these are the people who will have like huge upper back pains. These are also people who go into sometimes into thyroid issues, because deep-seated fear that I am not nurtured or I'm not nourished, I'm not taken care of, makes them overcompensate, for lack of another word. And thyroid also can show up as issues. So though thyroid is a separate thing that I've given you in the ailments, but just like on a broader perspective, it fits into the responsibility syndrome when you're carrying more than what you can handle. And the reasons for that generally come from fear of not belonging, fear of not getting validated, fear of not being nourished, nurtured, taken care of, supported, and all of that. Okay. Then we have our arms. Arms are fight syndrome. Yeah, so it's from your arms that you basically go into this whole space of life is a struggle. It's hard. It's me versus life. It's me versus you. I have to like fight this out. Things don't come easy. Like when you go into that space, everything becomes a fight. And these are people who will generally also feel their arms very weak. They will feel their arms, their wrists given, because there's a lot of fatigue involved in this fight. And it's a subconscious fight. Like on the face of it, they could be very calm, very chill, very like, happy go lucky and all of that. But deep within, there's this thing. And now, why I'll tell you the deepest subconscious fight as women, we're always fighting it. I need to prove ourselves. Or I need to, तुमने कैसे बोल दिया कि I am not this? Or like, मैं दिखाती हूँ. Like, so all of these are subconscious fight mechanisms that show up, which is why we also keep saying, right? Like, oh, our arms are weaker than, or like there's fatigue, or the wrist acts up, and all of these. So deep within that need to fight the world, that need to prove ourselves is a completely fight-based mechanism. Okay. And then we have this onwards, upwards. This is your confusion syndrome or the conflict syndrome or the crying syndrome. That's called all of these interchangeably. And this is basically all the spaces in which we are in conflicts, we are in confusions, there's no clarity. There is this whole feeling of should I not? There's procrastination, there is chin and upward. Yeah, this way. The should I not, will this happen, will this not? So migraines, sinuses are all manifestations somewhere of confusion syndromes, conflict syndromes. It could be two decisions that could be pulling you apart. It could be you not acting on something. It could be procrastination. Anything that is basically keeping you like kind of pulled in two different directions. It also comes a lot of times. Why is it called a crying syndrome? Is also because a lot of our lack of clarity comes because we have not grieved, or because we don't let ourselves cry, we don't let ourselves feel lighter by doing a catharsis. And when we hold on to things, no, I know we feel we are being strong, but at a very deep level, what happens is like the windscreen stays blurred because you're carrying so much, no? So the clarity doesn't come. You're not able to act on something. You're not able to face your fears per se because you haven't let it out. So that's why it's also sometimes called crying syndromes, because like you'll see like people with like heavy dark circles sometimes, So like sometimes it goes into the need to just shed tears, like the need to just be able to cry and let go. So that's why it's also interchangeably used as confusion slash crying syndrome. So these are the rough divisions of the body syndromes. Obviously, the minor chakras help you go deeper into each part of it. But in case the mapping is too much, too confusing, you don't remember it or whatever. Like obviously now me after all these years, I remember if a part shows up or whatever, but r- this is also broadly for you to understand the flight, the fight, the guilt, the responsibility, and the confusion or the conflict syndrome. Yes, no, maybe.
So what?
A lot of people have difficulty in crying, Baba. So there are two, three things. There are lots of associations with crying. Like borrowed beliefs about crying कि सबके सामने नहीं रोते ऐसे you can't like just shed your tears in front of everyone like so one is that deep seated association with the tears coming out so you could feel the complete like welling up of emotion but वो आंसू आने तक like रह जाता है so that's one. Two is ask yourself no are you someone who likes to project that you are a strong personality. Strong personalities generally have a harder time being able to be vulnerable on a physical manifestation level. They could be wanting to be taken care of, but उनसे बोला नहीं जाएगा, उनसे करा नहीं जाएगा, उनसे वो अपना weak side जो कहते हैं, they're not able to express or show that. So that also happens at times. Then third, there could be a childhood trauma, like being told. Now, if you crack that child and that inner child and you heal that child, you let that child cry, then you'll also be able to cry. Like basically. Sometimes there's like a particular incident that happens. And then the child completely goes into freeze. So even if you're feeling the emotion, the the tears don't flow. So it could be any of that. You'll have to check which one, how.
And is that
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. If you don't cry, sometimes you feel pain in the eyes, you feel dryness in the eyes, you feel jalan in the eyes sometimes too much also. Yeah. Could also be that there is a need to like just cry it out or shed a tear, like that sort of a thing.
So, Atma, when you were just explaining it, I could associate it with so many people I know. Like, they have stomach issues. I could make out they're hard on themselves, or someone with responsibility has upper back issues. There's nothing we can do to help them, right?
If they're not willing, then you can't. But if they're willing to come to you, do a session for them, not do Soul's Love with all these associations.
Okay.
You will be now. You have the tools to just do soul stuff. You can do body projection with them. You can play their
Okay.
body and just keep doing statements as to how. But yes, they have to be willing to
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 do it.
to yeah to be open to
Try
it.
it.
Yeah, we can't
Okay.
force people to like heal if they're not ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are we feeling? How are we doing? Okay, so my homework for you would be please go through the body syndromes sheet. Don't go through the minor chakras. Chill. We're going to go through them over the next few days. We'll do them with the pendulum. So that was today was just so that I wanted you all to project your body and see what it is to interact with your body. That's why we went into it, but we'll do it separately as well. But go through body syndromes, read the text, see if there are any doubts for tomorrow. And we're going to move into organ talk tomorrow a little bit. We're going to connect to our organs. I will also do a quick movement session of cellular memory release using the body syndromes. So just like to be able to like move through the body if there are things that are stored, to be able to release that through simple body movements. So we'll do that for tomorrow. And if I find time, I will go into the ailments a little bit tomorrow itself. So that then we have time with our pendulum, our minor chakras, and our Prakriti questionnaire for Saturday. Basically, that would be the plan. Cool. Yes. Awesome. All right, people. Thank you all so much for joining in today. I will try and upload the recording right away. I know some of you want to take down your statements or go through it, so then you can do that. And I will see you all tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m.
yeah.
Yes. Huh?
Thank you.
Here. Yes, here it's at. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Asta.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Asta.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Good night.